The ABC 17 Storm Track Weather Alert Day continues after several inches of snowfall across mid-Missouri. Thank you for joining us. I'm Joey Parker. My co-anchor, ABC 17's Ashley Strohmeyer, is joining us live from Jefferson City tonight. First, though, we're going to check in with ABC 17 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Sharon Ray in the Weather Center. And Sharon, parts of mid-Missouri could see more snow tonight.
Yes, we're still going to see some accumulation. It's not completely done yet, although it is going to taper off as we head through the evening. So I don't see a lot of improvement out there on roads. We are going to continue to have very slick and slow travel out there. As the snow tapers off, the roads will continue to be slow, and those temperatures in the teens tonight are going to be awfully cold, with the wind chills as low as 6 degrees by early morning tomorrow. So a good reason to stay indoors if you can tonight. We still have light to moderate pockets of snow coming down across mid-Missouri. The back edge of the snow, though, has finally pushed through Kansas City. We saw up to 5 inches near Warrensburg. Some of our western counties there picked up a pretty good dose, with up to 3 inches in southern Camden County and up to 5 in Benton. But most areas picked up about 1 to 3 inches of snow from this system, and we're going to see additional accumulation. As you can see, we still have it coming down lightly, with the darker blues indicating more pockets of moderate snow as those push through. So the entire system is still on track. It looks like it's going to move east of us this evening, with the snow gradually ending from west to east and done by 11 o'clock tonight. But before that happens, additional snowfall amounts of up to just under ½ an inch more in Columbia. And notice how there's some slightly higher snowfall accumulation south, where we're looking at 1 inch to 1.5 inches more possible before it's all said and done. So that snow continuing to pull eastward. You can see by 8:30 still hanging on to some snow south of Highway 50, and then past 8:30 it quickly ends. And tomorrow we start with a little sunshine and temperatures in the teens, only making it into the 30s. We are going to see the clouds increase, and there's a chance of snow tomorrow night. But as far as the daytime hours tomorrow, it is going to be dry and a little warmer than today. We make it into the lower 30s, as we'll see, though, those wind chills still in the single digits in the morning tomorrow. When I come back, we're going to talk more about this. Tomorrow evening and overnight, we have a chance of more snow. The better chance is going to be if you live north, as well as the potential for a little freezing rain or a wintry mix in there along Highway 50. That's tomorrow evening after 7 o'clock, as it moves out early in the day. Sunday, temperatures do climb to 35. Sunday afternoon is looking improved. Here's the ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast. A lot of cold air with us right into next week. It is going to stay below average, and after Saturday night and Sunday, then I'm tracking yet another system for Tuesday night and Wednesday. In fact, as early as Tuesday afternoon, we could see more snow coming down, believe it or not. So there is more of that in the forecast. And for now, we're keeping an eye on the roads this evening. In fact, ABC 17 News has the team coverage of the road conditions all across mid-Missouri tonight. We had a massive pileup along Highway 54 in Cole County, which closed westbound lanes for several hours. ABC 17 News anchor Ashley Strohmeyer is live in Jefferson City. Ashley, emergency crews are working to clear that crash.
Sharon, they are, and it was a 50-car pileup. Troop F was tweeting about it around 2 or 2:30 today, and it did have the whole westbound lanes closed down for quite some time. But since then, obviously, there has been some traffic flow starting to move through as they're opening up lanes and clearing that crash. We do have a live look of that for you here coming up, as ABC 17's Barry Mangold is down there monitoring that right now. Also, I do want to mention Scott White, Sergeant Scott White, that is, with the Missouri State Highway Patrol, said there were no serious injuries reported. We'll keep an eye out for any updated crash numbers or anything like that with that massive pileup. As far as the roads here in Jefferson City, I'm going to step out of this shot real quick. They are still snow-packed, as you can see. That's the bridge coming into Jefferson City, and it was very slick getting over here. ABC 17's Joe McLean has been in Jefferson City all day. He's going to join me here live. And Joe, road crews have been working to get these roads clear all afternoon.
They have, out in full force. I was talking to Jefferson City Public Works, Matt Marash. He says all of their trucks, 24 trucks, Ashley, have been out since this weather event began about mid to late morning. 24 trucks. They said they're going to continue that clearing process until, they say, it takes about 2 hours after the snow stops. So whenever the snow stops, they're going to be out for 2 hours. Cole County also has 26 trucks out. They said The Cole County Public Works Director tells me his crews are going to be called in just a couple of hours. They're going to be called in for the night and then start early tomorrow morning. MoDOT also has crews out in full force. Take a listen.
Our workforce out right now is we've got 220 trucks that are available for use. We're going to have those manned 24 hours a day until the roads are back in clear condition, but we're anticipating it's going to be the greater part of the weekend with the number of events that are being forecast.
As you heard there, they have hundreds of trucks out, Ashley, in the Central District. And the message tonight is if you don't have to get out on the roads, stay home.
All right, Joe, I totally agree with that one. And also, there's not a lot of people who are out in Jefferson City. Obviously, there's people who are making their way home from work today. But as Joe said, if you don't have to leave tonight, it's best to stay at home. For now, reporting live alongside Joe McLean, I'm Ashley Strohmeyer, ABC 17 News.
The roads in Columbia are still slick tonight because of that heavy snow. We continue our live team coverage with ABC 17's Sydney Olson as she's riding along in the ABC 17 Storm Tracker, checking out road conditions across the city. And Sydney, some residential streets are still snow covered.
Yeah, I'm riding around in the ABC 17 Storm Tracker, and right now I'm in a residential area in southwest Columbia. And this neighborhood, I wanted to show you the roads because these streets are completely covered with snow, inches of snow, and that's making it really difficult to see any of the road at all. And the busier streets in Columbia, like Business Loop, are also snow-packed and wet. So those are also still slippery today. And I have seen cars having plenty of trouble getting around throughout the day and this evening. People are sliding all over the place. Curves, bridges, roundabouts, those are all especially troubling. Now, I know that Columbia Public Works is working on clearing priority snow routes, and they are enforcing snow routes. So if you usually park on a snow route when you get home from work, you may want to reconsider. But some of these residential areas will probably remain extra slippery and covered until they can get to the area. I'll keep you updated with the changing conditions throughout the evening and let you know how it is out and about. Reporting live in Columbia, Sydney Olson, ABC 17 News.
And we promise those are roads under all that snow somewhere. The city of Columbia is asking drivers to move their vehicles off of priority snow routes in Columbia tonight. The Columbia Works Department said in the last couple hours it will ticket and even tow cars or trucks left on priority snow routes. You can find a link to a map that shows those routes by visiting abc17news.com. No one is hurt after two Jefferson City school buses crashed this afternoon. We're told the buses were on their way to the Simonson 9th Grade Center when one bus rear-ended the other on McCarty Street. That's East McCarty Street. The school district says all the students were taken home around 3:30. And as Sharon said, more winter weather is expected across mid-Missouri over the weekend. You can get updates on the forecast by downloading the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app for free through our Apple or Google Play stores, or your Apple or Google Play stores. The weather app gives you the access to the Storm Track Insider blog and cancellations. And we have breaking news on ABC 17 News at 6. The man accused in a chase from Jefferson City to Illinois died from a self-inflicted gunshot. The Illinois State Police says Leslie Austin killed himself after the police chase on Tuesday night. He's accused of kidnapping a woman and child in Jefferson City. They were able to escape. Austin also shot and killed a man in St. Louis during an attempted carjacking. A North Carolina man could face charges after a drug bust on I-70 in Callaway County. 33-year-old Robbie Roberts was arrested around 12:30 this morning after a traffic stop. Troopers say they found marijuana, THC wax, prescription painkillers, and more than $25,000 in cash in his vehicle. At last check, formal charges haven't been filed just yet.
Just ahead on ABC 17 News at 6, where the news comes first.
And this is a live look at those roads again. Again, there are roads under that snow. And we're going to update you on the road conditions. And coming up new on ABC 17 News at 6:30 tonight, a pair in Columbia is facing drug charges after nearly 70 grams of meth and several scales were found in their vehicle. We'll have details coming up at 6:30. We are continuing to monitor roads across mid-Missouri. My co-anchor, ABC 17's Ashley Strohmeyer, joins us live in Jefferson City. And Ashley, I don't know who you anchored to get this assignment tonight, but the crews are working to treat the roads around the city.
Joey, they are, and I just want to apologize really quickly. There are people plowing this parking lot that we're in right now, so if it gets loud, it's a bobcat going back and forth in front of me here. But I will mention this. For the past hour, we've been standing in the same spot. The snow has actually turned into a very slick patch of ice under me. So you can imagine what the tires on the road is doing to the roadways with this snow. I'm gonna step out of the way. I don't know if you can see very well, but those roads behind me, that's the bridge coming off of 54 into Jefferson City. These cars coming around these bridges, it is still snow packed and it looks pretty icy. You can judge by the amount of speed people are using, which is they're not going very fast, Joey. Also, the snow has let up a little bit here, but as we said, this is a much different type of snow than we dealt with about a month ago when we got 10 to 15 inches in some parts of mid-Missouri. But as I said, it is slick out right now, and that temperature is only dropping lower. Reporting live in Jefferson City, Ashley Strohmeyer, ABC 17 News.
Thank you, Ashley. The State Highway Patrol has released crash totals from today. Just the last 30 minutes, troopers tell us they have been called out to more than 80 crashes. Nearly 20 people have been hurt. No one killed in these crashes, though. There have been at least 125 crashes across the state. One person was indeed killed on I-70 near Kansas City.
Well, I'm still tracking the evening snow as it moves out of the area tonight. There's another one, but tomorrow's is only going to affect parts of the area. I'm going to show you that with Future Track coming up.
Breaking news on ABC 17 News at 6. A gunman has killed 5 people near Chicago today. Police say 45-year-old Gary Martin also shot and hurt 5 officers at an attack at a warehouse in Aurora this afternoon. It's about 40 miles west of Chicago. Martin was himself shot and killed.
Well, we're getting snowfall amounts in. Most areas saw 1 to 3 inches. However, we had 5 inches reported in Fristow and Benton County. Columbia just over 2.3 inches right now. In New Bloomfield, about 2.5 through Chamois, and almost 2 just south of Mexico. So we are seeing that snow still coming down lightly out there. We did pick up 1.5 inches in Moberly, where John Foster says it's still snowing very lightly with 17 degrees right now in Moberly. In Madison, 18 degrees, picking up 1.5 inches of snow at Mike Davis's place. So the light snow continuing, the back edge creeping toward us here, and that'll move through. And by 11 o'clock tonight, that back edge will be east of our area. So we'll see the snow, and it will lighten up too. As you can see, a lot of this very light blue is very light snow coming down at a better pace, as you see in the dark blue colors. This, again, tapering off as we go through the evening from west to east as that system moves out of here. Right now, it is a wintry looking evening. Look at that sky, and we have the snow, 14 degrees in Sedalia right now, 17 degrees in Columbia, the wind chill at 8 degrees right now. And the out the door for this evening, as you head out the door, we're looking at those temperatures dropping through the teens at north breeze as the snow continues to end. By midnight, we're dry, and the skies will actually break up a bit. And by tomorrow, we'll see a little sunshine to start the day before the clouds return in the afternoon. Temperatures are a little nicer tomorrow. We make it into the 30s with 34 at Columbia, 35 Jefferson City. The northeast winds shift around to the east up to 10 miles an hour. So we get a little bit of a break tomorrow afternoon, but you know, we're still in that cold air. This is what we were watching yesterday as this was moving into our area. It looks like we are going to stay in the colder air from not only this weekend, but even into early next week. And at the same time, we've got those systems lining up over the Pacific, these waves of low pressure pulling across the region. And as this one departs this evening, we've got yet another one coming in for Saturday night. Now that one looks like it's not going to have quite as much moisture to deal with, but we'll still see some possible measurable snow out of it. Best chance is going to be north of Interstate 70. Looks like evening and overnight we'll see that light snow increase. as early as 7 o'clock all the way into the overnight hours. Again, most of it right now is looking to fall north of Interstate 70 with a dusting possible a little farther south. There could even be some freezing rain mixing in. We're going to watch for the potential of a glaze of ice. But that moves out early Sunday, and then the rest of the day Sunday we're doing just fine. As far as snow tracker, it's not going to produce a lot, up to an inch in a good chunk of our northern counties, possibly up to 2 as you head toward Highway 36. Now, Tuesday, we have another one coming in. We're going to have to watch Tuesday late afternoon and Tuesday night for the potential of, yes, you guessed it, more snow and possibly even a wintry mix. So keep that on your calendar if you have any travel plans or just getting to work or school. By Wednesday morning, we might be dealing with some snow in the area.
And ABC 17's Ashley Strohmeyer continues to monitor the road conditions across the area. She joins us again live in Jefferson City. And Ashley, you said earlier, not too many people out on the roads tonight.
No, Joey, there's not. I was actually just kind of monitoring behind me. This is the Missouri River Bridge coming into Jefferson City behind me. There's not a ton of cars, but I will say I haven't seen any plow trucks come over and take care of these bridges, and they're just becoming more snow and ice packed the more people drive over them. Also, I'm hearing we have a live look out of Miller County on Highway 54 tonight, where there's few, if any, cars out on the roadways, which is what people should be doing tonight. They're being advised to stay at home. If you don't have to leave the house tonight, please do not leave. It is slick out, and these road crews are working as hard as they can to get that snow off the ground. I will be back here later on throughout the 6:30 newscast, giving you another updated look at roads in Jefferson City. For now, reporting live in Jefferson City, Ashley Strohmeyer, ABC 17 News.
And we have more coverage online at abc17news.com. Our digital team has posted a live blog of crashes from around the area if you're into that. And you can see it online, and you can also post your photos if you'd like to share them with us, and Sharon may use them on the air. ABC 17's Tyler Murray is next.
Sports Zone starts now. Sponsored by U.S. Cellular.
Sophie Cunningham emphatically said after Mizzou knocked off the 5th-ranked team in the country, this train keeps moving. The show goes on. The Tiger women's basketball team upset Mississippi State on the road in what is arguably Robin Pingeton's most impressive win ever. Mizzou won the game 75-67. The win snapped a 26-game winning streak for Mississippi State in the SEC. The Tigers are 19-7 and 8-4 in conference with 3 straight wins. Mizzou is home for Tennessee on Sunday. Cunningham led the way with 24 points and was sick the whole day leading up. Michael Jordan had his flu game. Now Sophie has hers.
It's been rough. I didn't do anything today. I got a lot of IVs in me. Didn't go to shoot around anything. Actually, I just woke up at like 4:45. But I'm going to do anything for this team. They pour into me so much, and I'm not the type of person not to just play either. But I'm going to do anything for my team.
The 5th-ranked Mizzou wrestling team faces its toughest test of the season tomorrow. The Tigers are home to face 2nd-ranked Oklahoma State at 2:30 p.m. Mizzou has won 35 straight dual meets spanning over more than 2 years. A big key tomorrow will be Daniel Lewis. He pinned the defending national champion last year in his weight class. Just last week, Lewis and the Tigers don't lack confidence heading into tomorrow.
I'm going to go into the national tournament like I am the guy. I know what I'm capable of. It just helped the rest of the wrestling fans. I just backed it up a little bit to them. But for me, I mean, I know I'm a world beater, and that's what I intend to do every match.
A lot of Mizzou teams in action today. The Mizzou baseball team trails North Florida 2-1 in the 4th inning in its season opener. Mizzou softball had a doubleheader. Swept both, 6-0, 7-0 over Troy and Villanova. Mizzou tennis currently leads Memphis 1-0, and the 15th-ranked Mizzou gymnastics team is in the Mardi Gras Invitational tonight. The Tigers face 4th-ranked Utah, 5th-ranked LSU, and Stanford. That's all at 6:30. The state high school wrestling tournament rolls on today. Boys and girls competed in quarterfinals matches and semifinals tonight, with hopes of being in the titles tomorrow. Take a look at Class 3 and 4 action. In Class 3, Alexei Slaz at 126 wins his match by fall. He's fired up and will compete in semifinals action tonight at 132 in Class 3. Wise's Evan Winder lost by decision to Rolla's Nathan Pulliam. Winder ends his career a 4-time state finisher. In Class 4, Will Custer gets a takedown for 2, but lost in a close decision 5-3. Back to Class 3 at 152. Jackson Cariaga rallies after trailing to win his match. He will wrestle at semis tonight. That started at 6, so I'll be over at Mizzou Arena bringing all that action at 9 and 10 if I make it through the snow. So,
be very careful out there, Tyler. You've been seeing some of this mess. Thank you. Coming up new on ABC 17 News at 6:30, these folks are facing drug charges after police say several scales and drugs were found earlier in a traffic stop. We'll have details coming up.